First and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's Purdy. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a second and 6. On the give, this is Taylor. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be Shakir. Touchdown, Colts. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete to Watkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's a third and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Titans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a third and 2. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and a yard. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he'll get the first down there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now it's Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Nashville in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
He'll try to run for it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. The Colts take over 1st and 10. As they're all on 20-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Khalil Shakir his second touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The PAT, up and good. And the Colts are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike. I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. They get 20 on the connection. First down for Tennessee. Watkins motioning over. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first down 10. At the 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Taylor. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And it's taken in by Shakir. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Indy. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Colts move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Back to throw. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun.
This one downfield for Okonkwo. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Titans extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk. Complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. He is in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point. Up and good. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and He's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. His throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Play action now. Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They'll run here with Hill. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock, keeping the ball on the ground?
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's down on the outside of midfield at the 48-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll run. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. Here comes 2nd down. They'll run here. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down for Tennessee. They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Connecting with his tight end, O'Connell. He'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback...
And that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time